So students, our today's topic is about blood grouping. We all know that if the blood of every human beings are not same, though they appear to be similar, but it's not same. They belongs to different groups. Okay, but various system of grouping of blood has been done, but ABO blood grouping is one of the most important that was first introduced by Karl Landsteiner. Today I will discuss about this ABO blood grouping system. Okay, actually according to the ABO blood grouping system, mainly bloods are categorized into 4 groups: A group, B group, AB group and O group. Now we have to know that in which basis the bloods are grouped in the following 4 groups. Okay, and the blood transfusion, that which group of blood can be easily donated to which group. So just follow my notes. Okay, in ABO blood grouping system, bloods are categorized into 4 types or 4 group: A group, B group, AB group and O group. Actually, on which basis the bloods are categorized? Actually, the grouping is based on presence or absence of 2 surface antigen, A and B, which may be present or absent on the surface or plasma membrane of RBC. See, suppose it's a RBC, it's a plasma membrane. On the surface, A antigen may be present. Similarly, in some cases, on the surface of the RBC, B antigen may be present. In some cases, on the surface of the RBC, A and B both may be present. Or also in some cases, on the surface of the RBC, A antigen, B antigen both are absent. So the presence or absence of the antigen A and B, blood are categorized or grouped into 4 types of 4 groups, that is A group, B group, AB group and the O group. Okay, not only the antigens that are present on RBC, similarly plasma also contain 2 natural antibodies, antibody B and anti-A. Okay, actually these are produced against in response to the antigens. But now we have to learn that in which group which antigens are present on the RBC and which antibodies present in the plasma. Okay, so first is the blood group A. In case of A blood group, on the surface of RBC, which antigen is present? A antigen is present. Yes, in blood group A, as a surface antigen, A is present, whereas in the plasma, anti-B is present. So in A group, antigen A and antibody is anti-B. So A and anti-B both can stay together. Okay. Second one is the blood group B. In B blood group, on the surface of the RBC, which antigen is present? B antigen. Similarly, in the plasma, which antibody is present? Anti-A is present. Okay. So B antigen and antibody anti-A both can stay together in the group B. Now, the third group is the AB group. In AB group, on the surface of the RBC, antigen A and antigen B both are present, but in their plasma, no antibodies are present. Means antibodies are absent. Okay. And the last one is the O blood group. So in the blood group O, which antigen present? No antigen present on the RBC. Means antigen A and antigen B, both antigens are absent. Okay. But in their plasma, both the antibodies, means anti-A and anti-B, both the antibodies are present. So first we have to memorize this thing, that in each group, which antigens present on the RBC and which antibodies are present on the plasma. Okay. So first we have to learn this table. Then we will discuss about the blood transfusion. Means it is not possible that suppose one's blood group is A and we give them the blood of group B. It's not possible. Actually, there is a rules, blood transfusion rules. Okay. First, we have to clear these basic things, that in which blood group which antigens present and which antibody is present in the plasma. Okay. In case of blood transfusion, two things we have to notice. First, recipient means whom we donate blood, and donor means those who give the blood or those who donate the blood. Okay. So we always consider the antigen of the donor's blood and consider the antibodies of the recipient blood. So we make a table, and here in case of donor, we have write the 4 groups: A group, B group, AB group and O group. Similarly, in case of recipient, again we write similarly A group, B group, AB group, O group. Now see, if donor's blood is A and recipient's blood is also A, is it possible to give blood? See, if donor's blood is A means in A group which antigen is present? A antigen present. Yes, antigen A present. And recipient blood is A means which antibody present? Antibody B, anti-B is present. It means that when A group blood of A group is given to another person whose blood group is also A, means A antigen and here anti-B. So both can stay together. We know that both can stay together in stable form. So no antigen antibody reaction will occur. It means it is able to donate. Okay. Next, suppose donor's blood is A and recipient's blood is B. So in case of donor's blood, which antigen is present? A antigen present. In case of recipient's blood, which antibody is present? Anti-A is present. See, A antigen can stay together with antibody B, not with anti-A. It means A and anti-A can't stay together. Here, if we give this blood to B group holder, then antigen antibody reaction will start, because A stay together with anti-B, but A can't stay together with antibody A. But if we give A group to the B group, so here is present antigen A and here the antibody is anti-A, means A and anti-A can't stay together. So it is not possible to donate A group, blood of A group to the B group holder. Now see third one. If donor's blood is A and recipient's blood is AB. So in case of donor's blood, which antigen is present? A antigen is present. And in case of recipient's blood, there is no antibodies present. So there is no scope of antigen antibody reaction. So we can easily donate it. Okay. And the last one is the A group and here O group. Recipient is O. So as usual, in case of A group, antigen A is present. And in case of O group, both anti-B and anti-A is present. We know that A antigen and anti-B stay together, but here A anti-A is also present. So A antigen and anti-A can't stay together, so it's not possible to donate. So we cross it. Now see, similarly B group, if donor's blood is B, means B antigen present. Our recipient's group is if A, means anti-B is present. B and anti-B can't stay together because B stays stable with anti-A, not anti-B. But here B and anti-B are in together, so it's not possible to give, so we cross it. Second, here is B antigen is present and here antibody A is present. So B can stay with anti-A. See, B and anti-A stay. That's why it's able to donate. Now AB. As we know that in case of AB, there is no antibodies present and here B antigen is present. So if there is no antibody, then there is no scope of antigen antibody reaction. That's why it's easily given. So I write it, put a right mark. Last one is the O group. In case of B antigen, B blood group, which antigen is present? B antigen is present, and here both anti-B and anti-A is present. So we know that B can't stay with anti-B, but here anti-B is also present. So there, that's why it's not able to give, because B and anti-B are not can't stay together. They start antigen antibody reaction. Okay. Next is the donor's blood group is AB, means both A antigen and B antigen is present. If we give this blood to A group holder, means in case of A, which antibody is present? Anti-B. Okay, we know that B antigen can't stay together with anti-B, so it is not possible to donate. Second, if we give them to the B group, here also A antigen is present, and here the antibody is anti-A. So A and antibody A can't stay together because A is stable with anti-B. So here also reaction occurs, not able to give. In case of AB blood group, both A antigen, B antigen present, but here there are no antibodies is present. So there is no scope of reaction. So it can be easily given. Okay. And the last one is the O group. In case of O group, both the antibodies are present. It means that here antigen A is present, here antigen antibody A is present. So A antigen can't stay together with anti-A. Similarly, B antigen can't stay stable with anti-B, because A is stable with anti-B and B is stable with anti-A. So it also not possible to donate. Last one, in case of O blood group, there is no antigen is present, either antigen A, antigen B, both are absent. So there is no scope of reaction with antibodies. So it is easily given to each and every group. So when we learn the blood transfusion rules, we have to consider the antigen of donor's blood and antibodies of the recipient blood for the matching. Okay, because we all and we have to know this basic formula that antigen A and anti-B togetherly stay, but antigen A can't stay with anti-A, or antigen B can't stay with anti-B. B stay with anti-A and A can stay stable with anti-B. This is the general. When A and anti-A comes together, start reaction, or when B and anti-B comes stay together, they also start reaction. Okay, so this is the table, and we have already seen that O group, blood of O group, it is easily given to every group. There is no scope of reaction. And similarly, every blood can easily given to AB group. Here also no antigen antibody reaction will occur. It means that universal donor is O and universal recipient is AB. Okay, so this is the basic formula. So you have to learn this table first and then this one. Okay, it's very interesting one, the ABO blood grouping. On the next class, we will discuss about the positivity and negativity of blood, means RH factor. Okay, thank you.